I want to make you aware of what is actually happening around the world, and it does against men, okay? And it doesn't matter of your age. It doesn't matter of your age, race. It doesn't matter of your bank account. Because I'm speaking to men with an abundance of money that will last 2 generations, and I'm also speaking to men that can't make the rent this week. Okay, it does not discriminate the attack that men are under. And when I say the attack, what does it look like? Okay, well, it's estimated in 2022 that there was over 50 million people that had some sort of an addiction, whether it be drugs, alcohol, pornography in America. 50 million, it's estimated. That's in 1 year that was reported, okay? It's even in Australia, they're saying 1 in 6 men have some kind of an addiction, 1 in 6. So you see somebody, maybe more than one person, man, is struggling with some kind of addiction. I mean, you look at the whole woke movement. Man, I'm just trying to make you aware of why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I want to encourage more men to get involved in what we're doing, And we look at the woke movement, we look at the attack that our children are under, let alone as fathers. So, far out, gentlemen. I've got some statistics here, but, I was thinking the other day, maybe this is a really bad joke, but around that whole woke thing, 2 mums don't make a dad, right? 2 mums don't make a dad, but that's what's been when men. There's women's movements that are saying men are done. That's the truth, and that's what's being projected through certain social media platforms. Far out. So I've created a 5-day man challenge that is for every man. Okay, for every man. So I've got other things that I do that I suppose are premium offers where we do certain coaching around purpose and mission and developing yourself, whatever. But this 5-day man challenge is for everyone. That is for a select few. So gentlemen, even a statistic in Western culture, they say divorce, right? 75% of divorces are money related, misalignment with money. Who's teaching money? There are few men. Lloyd Ross Jr. is teaching people. There are few people, teaching men about managing their finances, which is managing their energy, as far as I'm concerned, we look at divorce rate. They're saying in Western culture between 40 and 50% of marriages will fail, will not go the distance, which goes on to the fatherlessness, our children. And these are some statistics I've got on a range of different platforms, and I've had to fact check some of these, okay? So I'm as close as I can be. But they're saying in the US, which most of the world follows, when I say follows, they end up being like it, okay? They're leaders in certain areas. But they're saying 43% of children will grow up with a single parent. That's the fact. All right, that's the statistics that's saying. They're saying 63% of youth suicides, okay, are from a single parent family, without a father, without a father. So I could imagine imagine those kids if they had a dad. Imagine they had a dad to talk to, far out, gentlemen. So, and this is what's. We're talking about our sons here and our daughters. They're talking about when a child grows up without a father, he's more likely to end up in poverty. She's more likely to end up in poverty. Their chances drop from finishing their education. It drops by 50%. Finishing their education. they're more likely to end up in crime. Even they're saying youth that end up in crime, 85% of them are from a family without a dad in their life. Goodness me, you know. So, you grow up without a father, you're more likely to end up with mental health issues, and particularly a lot of girls, eating disorders, those kind of things, and even what do they call it? Screen time, technology addictions. They're measuring. If you don't have a dad to speak into your life, goodness me, you'll go to anything. There's that need for validation, and I'll never forget. I spoke this is going back a few years ago, and I spoke. I was speaking at a men's weekend, a men's event, and so I did I was asked to speak about a certain thing. I thought, oh, it's not really me, but I'd done some research on pedophilia, okay, and the sort of men who go down that track and whatever. And I remember, and it was quite disturbing to say the least. Having 7 children. But I remember watching this interview, this police interview, and the police were interviewing this pedophile, and they said, "What do you look for?" Talking to the pedophile, and the guy goes, the guy's in jail. He goes, "Well, I look for single mothers." That was the first thing. And he goes, when I find a single mother, I see where is the luck. And of course, no father, no male role model. This guy, I couldn't believe what I was hearing, And it's almost like this pedophile, he had a plan, okay? And what he said that floored me, he goes, when there was a strong father figure or a father in the family, he goes, we just stay away. We just avoid it. So, gentlemen, that's why our families need strong role models, father figures, fathers. Okay, so gentlemen, that's why I'm doing this 5-day man challenge. Okay, and the thing is, if it, like I said, this does not discriminate. This attack that men are under. I'm fortunate enough to be in a few different countries. It's the same everywhere. So this is the other thing, the attack that men are under. Why do you think men are 4 times more likely to commit suicide? There's 4 times more men that will commit suicide than women. What is that telling us? Goodness me. So, and that's the thing. For even research that for every suicide that happens, there are 20 attempts. Goodness me. So who is it? Who is the 5-day man challenge for? It's for every man. If it's not for you, it's for someone you know. That's what I'm talking about. Goodness me. You talk about, even when it comes to I'm watching a couple of white men online here. Okay, this is for you guys. I say white males, right, from 30 to 50 take up this percentage is just under 70% of all suicides. 68.5% of suicides come from males between 30 and 50. Far out. So everyone here knows somebody that needs to do the 5-day man challenge. Goodness me. And the leading cause of death between 35 and 50 in the UK for men is suicide. The second leading cause of death in Canada and the US is suicide. The leading cause of death, men under 50, is what is it? Jeepers, it's the heart disease. Heart disease, which is obviously it's stress, it's blood pressure, it's all those things that were under attack. I would imagine a lot of those blokes, they're just under attack in all these other areas that we've spoken of. Broken hearted, being separated from your kids. Goodness me. So they're talking about even the University of California. Okay, all these things. But they're saying social media there's a good use of social media. There's a negative use, which is people are just living through them, they're addicted to them. They're saying that's the leading cause of mental health issues. Is this technology? This is so brilliant, but at the same time, it's killing people. So gentlemen, as I said, I do some. We're doing some great work for individual men. Okay, that with a premium offer. We're actually traveling around the world doing amazing things. Okay, men are flying 30 hours to spend 5 days with, obviously, but this 5 day challenge is not that. This 5 days is for everyone. It's an hour a day. And I guarantee the results that we're getting from it is like, men are getting closer to finding out their purpose. They're finding out what is holding them back. They're finding out the distractions. They're finding out why they're not fulfilling on the things they do want to do and what's holding them back from stopping living their dreams. So, gentlemen, there's a range of things as we go through this 5 day man challenge that will actually change your life. Not just your life, but your children's lives, your children's lives. So, gentlemen, I don't know where you're at, but I know everyone here knows somebody who could do with this 5 day man challenge. And in fact, like, this is mission, okay? This is my mission. And it's like $97 to do it. And if you can't afford that, that's what I want to give it to you. This is mission, okay? This is my heart. This is what we're doing, to help men become better husbands, fathers, sons, and leaders, to fill the gaps in this bloody world that is not doing good, not doing good. When we're all this other rubbish distracting us from fulfilling what is in our hearts. So, men, if you've got the resources to do it and pay for someone to do it. If you haven't got the resources, let me know and I want to give it to you. Okay? So that's where we're at. I'd love you to, there's this, we're doing YouTube here and in the group. Jump on the Gavin Topp YouTube and share this post with somebody who will give them some hope. Men, there's a group of men in the man life that are actually on purpose, on mission, living their life in such a way that others are being helped. And I've got to tell you, man, if we don't do something, if you don't do something, who's going to? Like, what are you actually waiting for to take action on your purpose, your mission? So, all right, gentlemen, I'm going to go and change the world. Over and out. Holy Spirit.